Getting ready to talk to Lieutenant Colonel Mike Kropushek. He is the Deputy Commander of the 18th Military Police Brigade. Good afternoon, sir.
How are you, Sergeant Camille?
Good, sir. Thank you for stopping in this afternoon. I know you guys are very busy. You got lots going on, so I appreciate you taking the time today.
Absolutely, thank you.
Now, sir, I know you guys are getting ready to head out on a mission, and you know one of the things that the Army normally does is a casing ceremony. Can you tell us what that's all about?
Sure. A casing ceremony is a long-held Army tradition which symbolizes the brigade's movement to a new theater of operation. It's nothing different here as we're going out the door either. That's where the soldiers and the families and the civilians and also the friends of the 18th Military Police Brigade will gather and honor the brigade colors and honor the unit leaving.
Roger, that's sir. Now, when are you guys going to host your casing ceremony?
It's going to be this Thursday, May 23rd at 11:30 at Rhine Ordnance Barracks, Building 6.
Okay, and it's open to anyone, or is it just for members of the unit?
No, it's open to anyone who wants to come.
Roger that. Now, the 18th MPs, you guys have a pretty long and rich lineage. I mean, it goes all the way back to 1966. Is this going to be the first time the brigade has cased the colors, your colors?
Absolutely not. We've cased the colors many times in our illustrious history. Actually, we're the most decorated MP brigade in the Army right now. But the last time we cased the colors was late 2007, and we cased the colors for a 15-month deployment in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Roger that. Now, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back. And when we do, Lieutenant Colonel Kropushek, he's going to talk to us a little bit about their mission here, not only in the KMC, but a little bit about what they're preparing to do once they get downrange. You don't want to miss out on that. More music for you right now. Here's Talk Talk, It's My Life. AFN The Eagle, serving America's best, taking you back, all the way back to 1984 with Talk Talk, It's My Life. It's 5:21. Army Sergeant Ian Camille here with you this afternoon, along with Lieutenant Colonel Mike Kropushek. He is the Deputy Commander of the 18th MP Brigade, and we're talking about we were talking about their casing ceremony because they're getting ready to head out on a mission. And and sir, we talked about the 18th has a rich history, long lineage, and you guys have been around for a while, and you finally settled in. I believe you activated actually back at Fort Meade, Maryland, and present day time you're now here in the KMC. So yes, sir?
True, yeah. And we've moved 3 times since we've been in Germany.
Really?
Yeah.
So you guys are always just like getting around. No wonder you guys are the best. They want the best everywhere you go.
True, we are the best.
So how will your mission actually affect the KMC area with you guys being gone?
As you know, Sergeant Camille, we're only taking our HAC for command and control downrange, so we'll still continue to maintain a presence in Simbach. We'll set up a rear detachment. Actually, it's a pretty robust rear detachment. And the support that our soldiers provide for community law enforcement will not change. No one will see a change of it all.
Okay, sir. Now, can you explain a little bit about when you guys are 100% here in the area, in the KMC, what is the 18th's role for our community?
Well, first and foremost, and it's one of our core competencies, is to provide law enforcement. That is, we're responsible for helping commanders maintain good order and discipline for their units and their soldiers within their units, as well as providing a safe and secure environment for the civilians and family members that live in the KMC area. So, yeah, it's a very important mission to us.
Sure. Now, how I know when you pack up and you go downrange, your missions tend to change just a little bit. Can you tell us a little bit of what you're going to be doing once you head out?
Yeah, we've been asked to provide oversight and in assisting in building the capability of our Afghan partners and help them with and aid their efforts in the peace and stability of Afghanistan. We'll continue to serve as role models for them, advise and assist them, and help them be self-sufficient once we leave.
Roger that. Talking to Lieutenant Colonel Mike Kropushek. He is the Deputy Commander for the 18th Military Police Brigade. They're getting ready to head out the door here shortly and head on downrange. And so just giving us a little bit of information about what they do, who they are, and what they're going to be doing once they head out. Now, one thing when units head out downrange, you always have the Family Readiness Group that's left back here to help support family members and kind of keep things running a little bit, as you know. So we're going to talk about that and how the 18th FRG is going to take care of families while the soldiers head out on mission. But first, here's a little bit of Doctrine for you. This one's called No Surprise. You're listening to AFN The Eagle. AFN The Eagle, serving America's best. 529. Army Sergeant Ian Camille hanging out with you this afternoon. Talking to Lieutenant Colonel Mike Kropushek. He is the Deputy Commander of the 18th MP Brigade here in the KMC. And they're getting ready to head out and go downrange. They have their casing ceremony for the colors casing ceremony is coming up on the 23rd of May at 11:30 on Rhine Ordnance Barracks in Building 6. Everyone is invited. So if you haven't been to a casing ceremony before, I suggest you go out and check it out. It's a really, really good experience to go and see. All right, they're getting ready to case their colors to head out and go downrange. And one critical part of when units, head out is the Family Readiness Group. They do a lot to support the family members back at home. And sir, how important is the FRG to the unit?
Well, it's so important that our soldiers can't do their mission if they're worried about their families, their spouses, and their children back home. They can't do it. They're preoccupied with what they're doing downrange. So it is essential to our mission success downrange. So what the FRG does for us is it first provides esprit de corps within the unit, left back behind. It also provides accurate command information because of the things that we might be doing downrange, and they want to know what's going on, so we put official information out to them. And then the FRG, in coordination with the FIRSA, which is a Families and Ready Support Assistant, they help us find where community resources can be found. Every time you go to deploy, your car breaks down, you get a flat tire, your washing machine breaks down, you might not know where to go to get it fixed. And so, you might have a spouse left behind. This is her first deployment. You might have a spouse that's probably their fifth, but you never know. So that's what the FRG does, is to help the soldier know that their spouse and family are taken care of, and we can concentrate on our job downrange.
Yes, sir. Now, I understand, from my, past experience, with deploying, they do different activities as well, correct? With the family members, right?
Yeah, they do. There's a lot of activities. Actually, the calendar's full of activities for this summer. They have monthly meetings such as coffees, holiday events, and then outings, and then they have care package parties, which we benefit from. They gather stuff together and then send it down to us. So they've got 2, 3, 4 things each month planned for us, and they've actually got our welcome home ceremony starting to be planned.
So they're already
yeah.
they're already looking ahead.
Absolutely.
That whole backwards planning thing, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, sir, I don't want to hold you up any longer, but is there anything else you'd like to put out before you go today?
Yeah, a couple of things. First of all, in relationship to what we've been talking about, we have a town hall tonight, a town hall meeting at Simbach at the Tiger Theater at 1800. So if you're affiliated with the 18th MP Brigade, come on out and enjoy some of camaraderie and listen to some information being put out. And secondly, and most importantly, right now, is that the 18th MP Brigade is part of the 21st TSC, and we've participated in the 21st TSC's Best Warrior competition, and we just so happen to have 2 winners from our brigade. The first one is a